But here we go.
Proxy hatch. Did I say proxy hatch? I think I did at some point.
In your life?
I mean, it probably came up at least once.
Oh god, let's go, mate. Let's go.
Let's go. We are kicking off our best of 5 grand finals on Romanticide LE. We're in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Spotting all the way in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the red Protoss player coming down from the land of South Korea. He is going to be representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. EPT. He is Zest.
I pressed the wrong button.
He is Dark.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the South Korean Zerg player who is opening up with a 12 pool. We have, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, DPG. It is Dark.
Also very interesting that both of these players just have avatars of the 2017 BlizzCon pack.
Yeah, look, it's TY.
For a while I thought that was Hero, but that's actually Dark.
That looks nothing like Hero.
Yeah, because it's Dark.
It's not Hero.
Yeah, because it's Dark.
Anyway, we have a hatch. We have a proxy hatch, by the way.
Proxy hatch just to prevent the wall from coming up. Zest is going to be getting a little bit desperate. He needs to throw around more buildings that he would like. He's throwing up so many buildings, and there's still a wall, and there's still a hole in that wall. There's still a hole in that wall.
He does need a wall off as soon as possible. Meanwhile, the Zealot is going to come out. Honestly, pretty interesting that Zest actually didn't pull any workers. There we go. Finally, the boys are here. Are they too late though? We'll find out as the Zealots, sorry, the Lings do get across the map.
Looks like maybe Dark is more than happy to let that Zealot chip away at the hatchery. Hatcheries have a ton of health. As long as he's able to take out this gateway, second Zealot should come out, but will get intercepted by the Lings. More and more Lings are making their way across the map.
God, that they are. Dark, he's committing to this incredibly hard, but the Zealot does pop out. The gateway is getting at less than low health, and yo, he gets a surround. Does he? He does.
He does get a surround on top of one of these Zealots. Zest is mineral walking to the best of his ability. Said he will surround the Lings at the cost of 3 probes, though. And the Lings ain't stopping. Like, the Lings ain't stopping, and even Queen is gonna come out eventually. It might be able to transfuse.
Maybe able to transfuse. More importantly, we'll be able to spread a creep, throw down a tumor, and make it even more difficult for Zest to expand. That's going to be the plan here. Meanwhile, an Adept does barely manage to get up, but there are a lot of Lings. He gets surrounded.
He gets surrounded. It's pinned against a hatchery. This is why the hatchery is so good for SimCity. Adept will make it out thanks to the shade, but it is so low light.
Exactly. I mean, Dark, he needs a little bit longer, a little bit more time for the Queen to pop out, and the Queen does pop out.
And it throws down that creep tumor. Actually also prevents a body block from happening. These Lings eventually get in, and they will take out the units here of Zest. 10 Lings are on the way, light.
They're on the way.
I do not see Zest holding this.
Exactly. This cannon will fall. This Adept will go down, and that's the only unit here to fight. The boys are pulled. They have to be pulled.
The hatchery's still up, like, the hatchery is still up.
Oh my god. Well, even if it goes down, Broodlings are going to come in, and that's going to be devastating for Zest. Absolutely. He's stuck between like a rock and a hard place.
Literally right now. Creep Tumor comes in once again. That gateway is still alive, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, producing 1 Adept at a time, you don't even have warpins. GG is called. Dark takes game number 1.
Dark takes game number 1 with a 12 full, and yes, mate, proxy hatch.
I told you I mentioned proxy hatch.
I really don't think you did.
It comes up. I think that was subliminal. I think Dark was like, yo, I'm gonna give you a hint of what I'm gonna do. Subliminally.
Wait, do you think Dark actually wrote proxy hatch in Hangul in the lobby chat, and you were your brain, you didn't understand it, but your brain did.
I translated it. Oh,
you didn't just. I read it and I understood. No, your brain did. I don't think you did. Oh god.
But does my brain control me, or do I control my brain?
Oh god. All right, here we go. Game 2. Let's go.
Let's get right on in it as we continue our best of 5 grand finals here on Blackburn LE. We're in the bottom left-hand corner map, swinging all the way in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. We have the red Protoss player. He was proxy hatch once. He was proxy hatch more than once, I'm pretty sure, but he was proxy hatch once in this series. How is he gonna retaliate? Representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming DPG, he is Zest.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Blackburn LE, but also sending a very curious drone across the map, we have the South Korean Zerg player. He is blue, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming DPG. It is Dark.
I think it may, yeah, it's just a normal
It's a hatch block,
delay.
mate.
It's just a normal delayed Nexus block. Then anything too crazy. I would love it though, Light.
Okay.
If I can just go for it. I would love it though, Light, if he goes for Zest's gold base.
That would have been amazing. It looked like he was going towards his own gold, but he was just checking for a proxy. He comes back, and now he will take his own natural.
Yeah, that's boring.
Tis. But now Zest, you know, he's forced to get a Zealot out. He has to deal with the hatchery in the natural. Oh boy. Wow. Nice start already by Dark. And something that I was going to say earlier, which I didn't get a chance to, was one day, at some point, do you think the Chinese teams will learn to make in-game clan tags? Like,
so they don't have to change their in-game names to DPG name.
I mean, Dark is still on his old team, like, Gosu Crew. Like, in game. He hasn't been on that team for like 3 years. Like
he has not. He's been on Dragon Phoenix Gaming for 2 years at this point, I want to say.
Shaking my head, mate. Mate, this is a lot of lost mining time, by the way. This is a lot. This is actually a lot.
But it is actually massive. But that hatchery did complete. So I may even out. I still want to give the advantage to Dark, though. Oh, no, I think that was coincidental. I thought for a second he microed the Broodlings, but no, I don't think he did.
He did? Yeah.
Oh, dude.
But automatically, the Broodlings targeted the Zealot, and they started following the Zealot, and then he pulled them away from the Zealot to chase the
I thought I was just seeing things. That is actually really cool.
Oh god. Meanwhile, the Lings Duchy Boy, they almost get the Zealots, but they do manage to escape just barely in time, or at least one of them does. Meanwhile, we have 2 depths across the map. No queens. Yo. They commit.
These depths have a lot of opportunity. Does commit to the shade, unfortunately, and yeah, doesn't actually get to any economic damage done here. Thins out the link count a little bit, but yeah, suffice to say, Zest wanted a lot more damage than that.
I'm sure he did, and honestly, he probably could have. But to be fair, he didn't know how far along the queens were and when they were going to pop out. But in the end, the adepts were forced away, and Zest is going for a Stargate opening.
Yeah, finally able to get into the game he wanted to get into.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't get into it as smoothly as he would have liked, but finally he is here. He's getting his Stargate. I'm sure we're going to see some Void Rays. The problem is that because everything has been pretty delayed for Zest, like, this is setting Dark up for a pretty strong, like, potential Roach push.
It is, especially on Blackburn. Very cramped, narrow sort of map. Very short rush distance from one side to the other. Hopefully, Zest goes for Void Rays after this Oracle.
Right? Otherwise, he may just die horribly. With this Oracle, it needs to do a lot across the map. There are queens, but there are no spores. Dark, he has not scouted the main base whatsoever. He's not really respecting whatever his opponent's doing. He's just going for his own thing, making a wave of links and roaches.
And that's just Dark in a nutshell, ain't it?
It's true.
He's not respecting his opponent.
Doesn't give a damn what you're doing, mate. He's doing his own thing, and he's looking to win and end the game, mate, as we have more links coming across the map. Ooh, the Adepts, though, they just got this. Do they commit? Ooh.
They do commit. Dark not quite able to get that round on the depth that he wanted to. This is very, very dangerous, especially with Zest going for a second Oracle.
Oh no, second Oracle. We have shield batteries immediately being thrown down. Zest realized, oh my god, you're coming now, and I need everything. The Oracle can help with the stasis ward at home, I guess. We can also clear out the Lings, or actually focus on the Ravagers.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, the Ravagers don't have any defensive bonuses against the Oracles, and they don't actually have that much health on them, so might as well try, but the force fields have already gone down.
Mate.
Zest only needed a handful of corrosive vials to get right on top of the entire Protoss economy.
Exactly. The Lings are in the main base. There's nothing being produced from that Stargate. It's gonna be depowered, Yaku.
Depowered, and that's a lot of production being taken right out. More and more Lings make their way across the map. They are being contained a little bit, but a slight shift prevents the body block from happening. My mouth is agape right now. Right?
Overcharge was already wasted. It was already used. There's no energy on these shield batteries. 8 probes have gone down. The Lings continue to flood in. The wall is still not a wall, and this is all about to be depowered.
Absolutely zero production here for Zest. GG is called, and Dark is on match point in less than 15 minutes.
Mate, we've been live for 2 hours. It's gonna be the. I remember we also had another short broadcast. I think we've had like a 2.5 hour ESL Asia before.
Yeah, and Ragnarok versus Haas was the final.
Yep, yep.
And right before the GSL group selection, I remember that. And we were like, oh yeah, Ragnarok, he just wanted to watch a group selection. So we decided to end this tournament early.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh my god. As impressed as we were with Dark last week, really going toe-to-toe with Zest in Zest's element, right? Now that we're seeing Dark play his style instead of, reacting to Zest, I'm afraid to say this looks like Dark is going to dominate even harder than he did last week.
That's the thing, right? Because last week, we have to reiterate, especially if you weren't there, Dark crushed Zest like in the mid game and even in the late game, right? In those kinds of games. Now, we're just seeing ultra aggression coming out from him, and our player here, our Protoss, he's struggling, mate. He's falling apart.
Hopefully he's able to bring it back together here on Jagannatha capability in the top right-hand corner map, starting all the way in the top right-hand corner. We have the red Protoss player. He is coming out from the land of South Korea. He is representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, DPG. And he needs to rise like a phoenix. And hopefully take this to game number 4. At the very least, he is Zest.
Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jagannatha ALE, we have the South Korean Zerg player. He is blue, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. DPG, it is Dark.
Another proxy hatch. Yo! What is it with Dark in the proxy hatches?
This is unnatural, natural, but okay.
Oh, wait. I may have looked. I may have looked at it across.
Are you okay?
I lost my sense of direction somewhere along the line.
That's what happens when you cast too much Dark, man. You just don't know what's going on, mate. Up is down, down is up, left is right. Oh god. So yeah, this is what I was about to say was that shockingly, this is the most standard opener we've seen so far from Dark. He's not doing anything crazy,
but still a bit of a proxy. I gotta write like a 10-page essay defending why an unnatural natural can't be classified as a proxy.
Can it? I'm pretty sure this is further away than.
I already slipped. I need to commit.
Oh,
this is Vanya all over again.
Vanya, the Italian.
Yeah, Vanya, my favorite Italian Zerg player.
He's the world champion, mate. Oh, God. Hey. All right. Well, we are getting to the swing of things for the very first time here in Game 3. A regular game, or as regular as we can get. Obviously, Zest with a small win in the beginning, forcing the unnatural natural, but Dark countered that with a very fast third hatchery.
Indeed, a little bit greedy coming out here for Dark, which he can definitely get away with on Jagannatha, especially with Zest going for that target opening once again. It will take a little bit of time for the Oracles, or well, most likely it's going to be Oracles. Could be Void Race as well, going across the map.
Yeah.
In that time, plenty of queens can be made.
Exactly. I mean, Dark did delay a queen in his main to get this much faster hatchery, but I mean, now we have full queen production on all 3 hatcheries. He can make up for that, and also spread creep as well and connect his bases. So, yeah, this is really nicely done by Dark. Dark also scouts and he sees the Void Ray on the way.
Indeed, he does. It's all just a matter of getting prepared back at home. Hasn't quite seen the Oracle, but to be fair, you can kind of assume that that's a follow-up coming out after a Void Ray like this.
You definitely can. It could be either or. Regardless, there are going to be a lot of queens to defend, so it doesn't matter too much. And he doesn't take any chances, mate.
Can never be too prepared. Not too many queens out at the moment, and definitely not enough to start roaming across the bases. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure that your fringe bases at the very least have that static defense. Dark is super paranoid right now.
Yeah, he's checking the edges of the map, and he will be able to scout the third base timing. Can he do anything about it? Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough lings. A Void Ray is here as well, so Zest does hold on to it. At the same time, Oracle shows up at the third.
I think it's a decent amount of damage done. We'll make it out of there alive, waiting for... Well, I was going to say waiting for a second Oracle to come in, but Zest did not go for the second Oracle. He's doing it light. Zest is doing Zest things. Please be carriers.
It's going to be either carriers or Tempest. Fingers crossed that it is carriers. Carriers can do very well here. Regardless, Dark needs to go in for a second scout. He has lings everywhere, which is great and all. Unfortunately, he does not have pneumatized carapace. He doesn't have overlord speed. And with Void Rays out, he will not be able to scout the fast fleet beacon.
Not at all. That's the thing about getting a Void Ray out that early, right? You can sort of psych your Zerg opponent into not going into another Overlord, but Dark, he is, again, just taking this very, very seriously. Going for a very quick Hydra Den. Most likely going to be moving across the map with time and push on those Hydras, and that is exactly what you want against the carriers.
Exactly. Right now, Dark, he's been testing the waters, and he sees, hey, there are very few gateway units right now. There aren't barely any adepts, any sentries. There's only one Void Ray. He has deduced that it is double Stargate, and this Hydra push can kill right now. It can kill Zest. Unfortunately, carriers in low numbers don't do well against Hydras. Hydras, they just kill all the interceptors, mate. They just clear out all the interceptors, and there's nothing left.
Yeah, the firing rate of these Hydras are absolutely insane, and Nidus to back this up.
Mate, did you see the bait as well? He sent the drone over toward the fourth base location when the Oracle could see it, and then he pulled back and went for the Nidus. This Oracle is none the wiser. Zest still has not scouted this. Oh, God.
Yeah, for all Zest knows, that drone went to the other location to get the fourth base elsewhere, but okay, now he sees the fourth as well. He's feeling safe.
Yeah,
he is feeling safe, light.
Exactly. Like, where are the defenses? We have one shield battery at each base. Okay, we have a couple more shield batteries on the way. He's setting up his wall. We've seen this wall countless times. Real question is, where is the Nidus going to be? There's a link here over on the left. This isn't the best place. This is much better.
Indeed, it is right outside that natural base and far from any shield batteries.
Yeah,
a lot these Tigers can get done. The carriers are starting to come out. There are about 4 of them. Surprisingly, Zest moves across the map with them.
Yeah,
they're not Tempest, Zest. Calm down.
Yeah, they reveal themselves. They lose a bunch of interceptors, and now Dark, he is coming out on the map. Even some drones for spores. Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
Catches his mistake. Oh no! Okay, catches his mistake, and that is how quickly the interceptors fall to Hydras. It doesn't take too many hits from Hydras to take him out, and the firing rate is absolutely insane of these group spine attacks.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's nothing really here. Like, we have a bunch of side defense to try and slow down Dark. Maybe he can, like, Zest can whittle down the Hydra count over time, but it's gonna be so difficult to pull off.
I got a fun fact for you, Light. Interceptors, they don't benefit from shield batteries.
Oh, the stasis! It gets taken out!
Does not get up. It does get taken out. Every single interceptor goes down, and Zest is eventually going to run out of money if he has to remake those interceptors over and over and over again.
To be fair, so far he has kept all of his carriers alive. So again, he is slowly chipping away at that Hydra count. So over time, he can stop this. Right now, it's on Dark. He has to decide: do I take out the natural or the third? He has to do something. He can't do nothing.
Yeah, being a little bit indecisive right now, chipping away at that third base location, but not really committing too hard. Now he is still kind of focusing on trying to take out the production, which is a good start, but he definitely wants to prevent Zest from mustering up enough of a defense.
Definitely. Meanwhile, we have a bunch of spores as well to help support all of these Hydras. The spores are going to come into play here. Oh, Adepts are coming in as well. Zest, he's committed to this. He pulls the boys.
And those Void Rays can definitely take a couple of shots. Look at Stasis Ward! But it's not quite enough. Too much damage was taken before the Stasis hit. And Zest is in... I feel like that Stasis Ward may have actually kept Dark alive a little bit longer.
Mate, this Stasis Ward was the best that Zest could have hoped for, and even that wasn't enough. Even that wasn't enough. There just weren't any carries at all. As you said, like, it didn't even matter. Like, there's just far too much here for Dark.
And far more to come beyond that. There's one interceptor. There was one interceptor. GG is called, and Dark takes this 3-0, even quicker than last week, even more decisively than he took it 3-0 last week. Insane.
GG, well played. Mine God, look at special in the chat.
In game.
Shiva. Step aside, Tesagi. Zerg OP special says GG, well played. Dark with the 3-0 dominant display here. Wow.
Oh my God, absolute monster in this ZVP matchup. Zest has got to be shaken after that.
Zest, mate, he's gonna walk away as once 2 weeks in a row, mate. 2 weeks in a row, 3-0. That's insane.
3-0 against the same opponent in the finals, and in very, very different styles. I mean, this is honestly really great to see from Dark. Maybe, I'm not sure how intentional it was going into the series. I'm not sure if this was his line of thinking at all. I'm pretty, like, if I had to guess, he probably already wanted to do this style in CVP regardless. But I like to imagine that he was probably thinking, all right, I faced Zest in the finals last week. I played a very reactive kind of style against his Sky Toss. I should do something different against him this time. And different he did. Complete 180, and Zest was not prepared for it at all. At all.
Exactly. Like, this was a dominant showing by Dark, and it goes to show that Dark, especially in ZVP, mate, he's there, mate. He can take down the best of the best with ease. It comes down to these other matchups. We saw, like, he looks pretty good against Cure, I guess. Also, Cure was playing very aggressively with a lot of proxies, though, and that was also putting himself behind. I do think that that's probably Dark's weakest matchup right now, ZVT. Like, ZVT? Yeah, we've seen him fall on his face with Roach Ravager before. Like,
I agree with you there.
Yeah.
I think he has lost a couple of ZVPs lately, but those were incredibly close. Like, every time Dark loses a ZVP, it goes to the ace match. Every time he wins a ZVP, it is decisive.
Yeah.
But his ZVT, though, it's a bit of a toss-up.
It's inconsistent.
Very much so.
but it's inconsistent because of him. Like, like he makes the decision, like, you know what, I'm gonna go roaches. It's like, mate, we've seen you go Ling Bane before. Just go Ling Bane. Even Muta, we've seen him do it before. Just go for it, mate. It's fine. And he's like, nah, that's not me. You know, like that's them.
I'm a roach boy.
A roach boy.
I'm not gonna be like you, Dad.
Exactly. It feels stubborn at times. Like,
I tell you,
God.
sometimes it works out for him
Yeah.
really well, but then other times you have somebody who has already played against that style and already knows how to counter it. So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he, as you said, it does make it for like close and sometimes entertaining games. Yeah, we'll see how he grows as a player this year, what he's going to be able to achieve. Again, Season 2 of GSL is just right around the corner. It's going to be coming upon us soon. Super Tournament just ended. We have DreamHack coming out as well. And of course, you have to remember that after all these DreamHack regional events finish, then that's when the Koreans come in, you know, to duke it out with the best of the foreign scene.
Indeed. We have been talking a lot about the main event for China, for Taiwan, for Europe, for all of these regions, but there is still a main event after that.
That there is, and I'm sure Dark is going to be there, and I cannot wait to see how Dark does.
Not this season. Wait, let me double check.
Oh yeah, he better be there, mate. If it's not that, I'm gonna have to speak to Heyoka about that one, mate.
No, Innovation and Zest are gonna be there. Trap, if I'm not mistaken, is gonna be there. Let's take a quick little look. Yeah, no, Rogue is there, but not Dark. So
feels bad,
only Korean
man.
player.
Yeah, feels bad, man. All right, next season. Regardless, you know, DreamHack is still going on. So if you aren't satiated by this StarCraft, then it will continue on, and we will be casting it tonight in how many hours? 8 hours, I believe. 9 hours. Sorry, 9 hours.
That's enough to sleep.
I am going straight to sleep after this, actually, because otherwise I would not have the energy to keep going. Yaku, are you free to join me for at least the first couple of EU matches?
Yeah, I can definitely stay up a little longer tonight.
Okay. Just like last time. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't stay awake too long though.
Yeah, fair enough. For those wondering, DreamHack is this evening, DreamHack EU, the group stage, and we will be casting. We will not be the B stream, we will be the C stream. So
we got promoted.
That's not how that works. So we will be casting our final day of DreamHack. We'll be covering the group stage for EU and also the group stage of NA as well. Yaku will be joining me to begin with, and for NA, I'm gonna try and get Darking if he is available, so I can cast alongside him. I would love to cast with Milk, but unfortunately, he is not available to cast NA with me. Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Employment.
It's not employment. It's family related. It's like his uncle is coming to visit, and he has to like go and play golf with his uncle or something. I don't know.
What?
Man. Yeah, I was shocked as I was like, what?
His uncle like a client? He's trying to screw
I don't know.
Gotta go out into the green with him, you know.
Yeah.
Flatter him. Make sure that I'm in his will.
Whoa. What? Oh god. So yeah, there's some. So unfortunately Milk won't be available, but yes, we'll be able to cast DreamHack this evening. I am gonna go pass out, so I'm well rested for it. Otherwise I will not be able to withstand DreamHack tonight. Oh boy. But yeah, thanks for joining me today, Yaku. It's always great to cast ESL Asia with you, man.
Yeah, I needed in ESL Asia after the B streams.
yeah.
Can't keep the nonsense contained for too long.
Exactly. And yeah, congratulations to Dark, mate. Again, dominant, mate. I just it's beautiful
Twice
to see.
in a row.
And with that, we are done for the day. Yaku. Now we're slowing down with the DreamHack. You're wrapping up with your assignments. Are you going to stream this week?
Probably not. The schedule is still not the best, but
That's fair,
the week
that's
after
fair.
that, yeah, maybe, probably.
Ooh, okay. Some ladder sessions, some truck simulator.
Maybe. I'll see what catches. What I'm craving the day of that I do decide to stream, but yeah, when I do stream, I will be over at twitch.tv/Yakuzaku1, twitter.com at Empora Yakuzaku. I always say that I'm gonna announce when I stream. I haven't yet.
I think you did it once.
That's why I do it. Yeah! Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. You can find myself as well as Light, as well as Darking, as well as Milk and Cookies that we were talking about earlier, as well as Neo, who we casted earlier, all hanging about there in the CranKy Ducklings Discord server. Apart from that, buy my shirts. We can find you, Light.
Find me at light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. As Yaku said, usually I would say that I'm probably not going to stream just because we've been so busy with DreamHack, but DreamHack is finishing up, and once it does, we're going to bring back the CranKy Ducklings Final Fantasy streams. They're coming back.
I cannot believe how hectic May has been.
It's been very intense, mate.
Have you even logged into Final Fantasy at all this month?
I did a couple of days ago, just to check on things and check the house, but I haven't to
make sure that there were no wild parties Dante was throwing.
Yeah, exactly. I caught him once, mate. But yeah, no extended session. Like I haven't logged on for like more than 20 minutes.
Yeah, you haven't done like any leveling or
raids and stuff. Not at all. But we're gonna get back into that this week. Yeah, we're gonna get back into that this week with some of the CranKy Ducklings, and some of the viewers for sure is in the chats. You better be there for it, mate. Keep an eye on our Discord. Keep an eye on our notifications. You better be there when we go live in a couple of days. And with that, we are done for the day. Stick around, as we are going to raid another StarCraft 2 streamer. We're going to raid Vivid, as he is laddering at the moment, getting ready for ANZ champs.
Seek! That's just next week.
Yeah, boy. We're going to be casting that. And by we, I mean me and probably Zest.
In the studio.
Yeah. It's going to be something, mate.
Finally have enough leverage over Menu Park to, like, bring in your... Did you get to keep the menu pog outfit?
God, no. What are you on? Maybe I'll figure something out for that.
Okay.
But thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed our cast, then consider following us. Consider subscribing as well if you want to support us even further. We do now run a pro team as well, so we also pay our players salary, of course, that being our Oceanic players and our Latin American players. We are live throughout the week. Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure that Neo's salary goes into his law school fund, so
yeah,
we really need as much support as possible.
We need a lawyer, mate. We need a lawyer, okay? on retainer, mate. That's why he's on the team. It's gotten to that point, mate. Oh god. But thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in 9 hours.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bella.